And one of the most painful things is that from 2010, when this constitution came into force, domestic borrowing has been done outside the law. Parliament has never approved any domestic borrowing.
And in an ideal situation, any form of borrowing should be approved
by Parliament. Yeah, everything must be approved. The law, in fact, is stated like that. So, a lot of the borrowing that has gone on domestically, you find that the Parliament passes a balanced budget in terms of, or ties down what is going to be financed from the taxes. The deficits, it shows them in terms of the loans they are going to borrow.
It has to approve the increase.
So it has borrowed so much to finance that budget. So all the borrowings are already appropriated. So there's no other borrowing you can make legally. Because what is supposed to be borrowed is in the expenditure side.
Yes.
Because when you do the expenditure, you usually show what is financing this. So usually recurrent is supposed to be financed by the taxes. And then development is financed by both taxes, and if there's a deficit, the loans and the grants and what have you.
Yes.
So all these things are included there in terms of the projects to be done, but they're included in terms of expenditure.
Yes.
So if you borrowed money outside, and these loans are already indicated where they're coming from.
Yes.
So if you want to borrow anything that's not indicated in the expenditure,
yes.
then you are basically borrowing without the authority of Parliament.
Okay.
And so a lot of that has been done, and you'll find that mainly what they've achieved is used the borrowing system to introduce debt in the consolidated fund. And the reason for that, I try to theorize, is very simple, because to get money from the consolidated fund, Parliament must appropriate, the control of budget must supervise and approve. Except for debts, there are first charge, an automatic charge. So if you introduce a debt there, I say, Mister, give me 10 shillings.
Yes.
I put in the consolidated fund as a debt.
Yes.
That's owed you. Once it is there, I give you back your money. I create just the debt. I give you back your 10 shillings. But I've created a debt of 10 shillings, which must be paid automatically with the interest back to you. So we are able to make that money. So this domestic borrowing has largely been used to introduce debt to the consolidated fund to siphon out resources to bypass Parliament and the control of budget. To siphon out. That's why you get even parastatals, which are funded by the Treasury, are among the people who end up loaning money to the same Treasury. But